Hi, welcome to the Art of Attracting High-Ticket Clients on LinkedIn. So you may be wondering, Miranda, can I really attract and convert high-paying clients from cold connections on LinkedIn in as little as 48 hours or less? Well, let me just tell you what you can do and what I can do and what our clients can do. You know, maybe a variety of different things might be going on in there, but just because somebody else can do it doesn't mean that you can, okay? But just because somebody else can do it doesn't mean that you can't either. So that's what I'm going to be covering today in today's high-ticket cold traffic conversion class. I'm going to be going over the 5 big pieces that you absolutely must get right for you to be able to do this. And before I dive into that, let me just quickly tell you how this particular series that I'm doing here came about and who I am. So I am, for those of y'all who are new to my work, I am Miranda Love, and I'm the CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies. We're a business coaching company, and we help experts create 6- and 7-figure portable, profitable coaching and mentoring businesses that they love, working just 5 to 10 hours a week. So that is the reality for us here at Ninja Growth Strategies. It's reality for many of our clients as well. So I was in Facebook messaging somebody last week or so, and they were, so type in the comments and let me know if you have any questions related to any of this or anything like that. And he was like, there's no way that I could get a high-ticket client from LinkedIn in 48 hours or 72 hours. He's like, Miranda, there's no way that I could do that. And so we were going back and forth, and he basically, because of his teachings and his upbringing, he felt like there was no way that he could ask somebody for $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 without them even knowing him. And I, let him know that is absolutely, it's the truth, and it's the reality for us. It happens for us. It happens for our clients as well. I'll type in some of our client testimonials, the link for that here as well. So it definitely happens for us and for our clients as well, all the time, sometimes every single day. Welcome, Saga. Welcome, Ann. Welcome, Tia. Welcome, Jim. Welcome, Holly. Glad to have y'all in the house. So let me know, is this something that you've been able to do before or not? So I really got kind of worked up whenever this guy was telling me that. So I'm an emailer more so than doing videos. I'm more of a copywriter. So I decided to work it out via an email series that I'm doing right now to people that are in my list. And so that's what I did want to just cover before we dive into that is, just because you've never done something before doesn't mean that you can't. And just because somebody else hasn't done it before doesn't mean that you can. And it doesn't mean that you can't either too, of course. And I also wanted to cover, so what are we talking about with high ticket? I'm looking at my email notes here and from my articles that I've been writing. So they're very popular, getting a lot of great response from them, and people are saying thank you. So I just decided I'd do a video class as well. So that's what we're going to go into today. The high ticket, so whenever I'm saying high ticket, I know that some people think that that's just like $2,500 or $3,000. We say high ticket is $5,000 plus, so 5 to 10 to even 20 to 25,000. That's what we're talking about here when we're talking about high ticket, not $500 or $1,500. And so cold traffic, what is that? Make sure you know these words that we're using here. We're on the same page. So cold traffic is somebody that you've never met before and without a referral. So most of the people in this group I've personally never met before. For an example, most of my connections on LinkedIn I've personally never met before. Honestly, most of my clients I've never met in person, but they get great results by the way that we do things. So so absolutely can do this, and sometimes, working again, just 5 to 10 hours a week, but you've got to have 5 big pieces of your funnel working and converting for you to make this be your reality. Because, honestly, if you don't have those working, then you're probably not going to be able to do it. So I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you can either. But if you do want to increase your chances of getting your funnel to convert and implementing these 5 big strategies, go ahead and book a call to speak with us at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. Let me just type that into the chat really quick so that way you can go ahead and get on our calendar because it is filling up. Welcome, Frank. Welcome, David. Welcome, Vince. Good to see y'all here today. So go ahead and like and comment this video as well. Share it out if you can. And if you do want to go ahead and have me look at these pieces and work with us more closely, then you're going to want to apply for our Business Coach Accelerator. Honestly, that's the way that you're going to want to go. And that, just go ahead and go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth and get on our calendar right now so we can speak with you about this. We'll look at your pricing, your offer, your targeting, and we'll look at these things and make sure that it's, see, if you've got these big pieces working for you, or what's the snag. Because a lot of people have been trying to get clients on LinkedIn and they are just not cutting it. And there are a lot of LinkedIn experts popping up out there. I'm sure that y'all see them. And honestly, some of them have gone through my program, my Business Coach Accelerator. And because they're, targeting it a little bit different and they're doing a little bit different things, some of them are doing done-for-you services and some other things like that, then we're letting them go through our program, and now they have the skill, and now they're the LinkedIn expert. So if you want the LinkedIn expert for the LinkedIn expert, experts that are all popping up out there, I'm your gal, Myranda Love. So let's dive in here to big piece number one that you've got to have converting. Now, again, if you're already on my email list, you've already been getting these, and they're also posted as LinkedIn articles. So if you're not on my email list, then what I would invite for you to do is to get on it. Why not? The way that you do that is by going to ninjagrowthstrategies.com and signing up for our free web class that we have there. It's how to make your next 6 figures as a business coach this year using LinkedIn. Super popular web class. People take screenshots and screenshots of notes, and they get great results just from that web class. So check that out, and that's how then you'll be on my email list from doing that. So can you convert high-ticket clients from LinkedIn in 48 hours? The answer is yes. We do it all the time. Our clients do as well. It's not rocket science, but you do have to have several pieces working in your funnel to make this happen consistently. In fact, there are 5 big pieces that you must have to get right to have this converting and making $25,000 to $50,000 per month, working just 5 to 10 hours a week. Again, this is without advertising or spending hours a day on social media. When you get this right, instead of being upset with you for making a high ticket offer so quickly, your clients will actually thank you. And I have a image of one of our clients that had just joined, and she's like, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, these were high ticket clients that they did not know me, and it was within 48 hours. And they are, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy that you reached out to help. So one of my taglines is, if you can help somebody, you owe it to them and to yourself to let them know. So I am not afraid of people telling me no. What I'm afraid of is me not making the ask of letting somebody who needed my help and I did not offer it to them. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of the no, Okay, so drum roll. Here we go right now. We're going to go into the 5 big pieces that you must get absolutely right. And type them in if y'all are on my email list or you think that what do you think that they are? Type that in the comments and let me know. Make sure also that let me know that you can hear me okay too. If y'all could, somebody let me know that. That would be fabulous. So big piece number 1, your offer. If you want to attract high-ticket clients from cold traffic, you've got to have a high-ticket offer. Makes sense, right? Now, this offer needs to be one that is based on the biggest outcomes that you can get your ideal clients. I'm talking about bleeding neck outcomes that they wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, tossing and turning and losing sleep over because they don't have it now, and they really need to do something about it soon. They know that they need to do something about it soon. So that's what we're talking about here is for it to work, it needs to be something big that your clients really want. And let me give you a hint. It's not coaching. Nobody wakes up in the middle of the night and like, oh God, I need a coach. They want that outcome that the coach can be that transition to get that bridge to get them there, to help them get there, but they want the outcome. So typically it's, so it needs to be something that solves major problems. So for that, we're talking about, and it needs to be for a specific group of clients or businesses or people. We're talking about helping people, helping people or businesses or professionals make money, save time, find employees, save employees. Also, offers that are doing very well right now are find love, save love. Those offers are doing very well as finding fulfillment and career shifts. Those are some of the offers that we're seeing that are doing super, super, super good right now on LinkedIn. That people that are coming through our accelerator program that are getting great results with those type of offers. So also your offer, your high ticket offer, has to be based on the life that you want to live, okay? Meaning if you want to work just 5 to 10 hours a week, then you've got to have an offer that leverages you and doesn't get you down into the weeds with, all those individual businesses or with all the individual, professionals where you're writing their resumes for them, or you're doing their HR plans for them, or you're hiring their employees, or you're doing your lead, in my case, like whenever I was doing lead generation campaigns for my clients, that kind of gets me into the weeds a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with getting into the weeds, as a lot of people really do enjoy that. A lot of my clients, they do. So don't think that you have to have a cookie cutter offer to my program and to do it my way to have success. If you've got a program right now or an offer that's selling and you just need more leads and clients and sales from it, then Growth System will likely work for you. We'll need to chat to make sure. But now, done for you offers and one-on-one coaching and consulting still converts high-ticket clients from LinkedIn in 48 hours, as well as the high-impact evergreen group coaching programs like we use and teach. That's what we help our clients do if they're interested in really having it be that 5 to 10 hour work week, making 6 figures working part-time. Then, we need to systemize some things. But either way, even if you're doing the done for you or you do want to still do one-on-one, you've got to be very systematic about it and have a good onboarding and fulfillment process for you. And so in module 1 of our Business Coach Accelerator, and that module is called High Ticket Clarity, we actually dig deep with you on this to help you create an offer that sells and a delivery system that will allow you to get your life and your sanity back. Because a lot of times, sometimes our clients, if they come through and they think, oh, I just want to keep doing it one-on-one, and maybe they don't follow that coaching that I help them with, or they don't go through that lesson where we're helping them do that, then at the end of clients. And then we coach them. It's like, hey, let's go back to module 1. Let's look at this. That's great. You've got too many clients. That was not your problem before the 8-week, accelerator program. So now they got too many clients. That means that we need to work on helping them get more freedom in their life and business and leveraging them. So that's what we're all about here. Now, listen, boredom will set in. I've been doing my program now for 2.5 years, working just, 5 to 10 hours a week, sometimes if that. And I am doing, 25 to 50K a month with no ad spend, working just that amount of time. And, you do need to have some other things going on. I've got some other businesses that I'm going to be possibly starting now, or some other things, just because, you need to have some other stuff going on. Boredom will set in, warning. But it's fun if you like to, whenever you're creating your program and creating these systems and getting this funnel in place, that's super creative and energetic and exciting. So if you do want, if you want for us to look at your offer and see, is it right? Where can we make some move arounds for you? Is it priced right? That's something as well. We'll always help our clients go from, charging, we usually double, triple, quadruple plus their pricing. So if you want to talk about your pricing with experts who do this day in and day out, then go ahead and get on our calendar at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. We'll get on the phone with you for about 45 minutes, take a look at your offer, your pricing, your marketing, what's working, what isn't, and where you want to go. And if we're confident that the Ninja Growth System will work for you and we both agree it's a good fit, then we may invite you into our Business Coach Accelerator, but we may not. Either way, you're going to get tons of clarity on that call. And definitely you're going to have that breakthrough that you may be needing right now. And you're also going to know more than what you do right now just by reaching out and speaking to us. So if you're struggling to get clients, maybe it is time that you have an expert look at your offer. With that being said, let's drum roll it in to big piece number 2. Does anybody know what that might be? Let's see. Let me check the chat over here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Andrew says, hi, Andrew, good to have you here. Says, I need to do the coaching, onboarding, and making sure my clients understand what my products bring to the table. I need the freedom. Yes. Yes, Andrew, exactly. That is what we sell here more than anything is we sell freedom. Now, again, boredom is going to become a problem. I guess I'm going to need to write another book or something like that, or you know, do these are some of my boredom things that I have to do because I love to be creative. So. Yeah, freedom is something that we sell for sure. So let's do chat. Schedule that call with us at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth, so that way we can see about where where we can maybe go ahead and start that process of helping you leverage yourself and get more freedom in your life and business. So it is funny. Sometimes I do have to hit my clients over the head with that piece because they're like, oh no, I can only do it one-on-one, or oh no, I'm the only one that can do it this way. Well, honestly, in reality, okay, somebody might not be able to do it 100% exactly the way that you are, but our clients actually get better results in the I thought I talked about that in my article here. My clients actually get better results when we do it in that way, in a group mastermind, a group program way. Actually, that's coming up, and I talked about that in my in the class, the lesson, the article that I have for big piece number 2. So let's go ahead and jump into that. If you may know things, they know what it is. Let me know. So drum roll, big piece number 2 is targeting. So in order for you to be able to convert cold traffic into high paying clients in as little as 48 hours from LinkedIn, you've got to have your targeting on point, the right targeting for your offer. And so listen, as I was saying earlier, you definitely can do this. We do it all the time. Our clients do as well. Check out some of the testimonials we got for you. They're just a handful of some of them that we have new ones coming through all the time. So, but you do have to have these 5 big pieces, right? And get them converting to be making this 25 to 50K a month, working just 5 to 10 hours a week without advertising. But when you get it right, then, your clients are thanking you for actually doing it in such a fast way. And honestly, it increases the longer sales cycle that a lot of these people are doing and teaching. It's in the upsells and the downsells and this long cycle before you get to the ask. That decreases certainty in the prospect's mind. So whenever you go ahead and go right out there and you're like, yeah, I can help, let's do it, and hit them the way that we do and we recommend, it will increase the certainty and have them go ahead. Why delay? Why delay their pain? If they're in pain right now, if I'm in pain right now and somebody can help me, you can help me, then, I'm going to be pissed off if you sat around waiting because some old outdated mindset or somebody taught you that you can't, do a high ticket offer to cold traffic to people that don't know. You've got to warm them up over like a 6-month period. Well, honestly, whenever we're talking about helping our clients, get to 25,000 per month or more, I'm going to have to do the math on that. 25,000 times 6. So if I were to wait, like some of these, I'm going to do it if somebody wants to do it for me. 25 times 6. That's $150,000 that by me, just if I decided I wanted to wait and not reach out to the people that I could help, and I felt like they needed this big 6-month warm-up process before I hit them with my offer, then they missed out on $150,000 that they probably could have used right now, So just don't hurt your clients that way. So targeting is what we're talking about today, is targeting. So not today, but the number 2, the big piece number 2 that you've got to have right. To convert in whether you're doing paid ads or the free marketing strategies that we use and teach on LinkedIn, you've got to have this right. To convert high ticket clients, you need the right targeting for that offer that we talked about. So who should you target and where can you find them? Those are the 2 questions that I'm going to cover under this big piece right now. You should target people you enjoy working with. Number 1, people you enjoy working with. For an example, whenever I started my coaching business and coaching consulting, I had been in the pet and veterinary industry for the previous, I think 4 or 5 years, 5 or 6 years at that time. And actually my dad was veterinarian, so I grew up working in a vet office. I was working before I was doing anything and running an office of 6 when I was in high school. I was his office manager running everything because his office manager quit and I had been there. So I had been in the veterinary and pet industry for a long time, But honestly, I was kind of done with it. I was, I had done 2 businesses. I had started and sold 2 businesses in the pet and veterinary industry space. And, so I had a great database of that and I had a great connections, but I really wanted to shift gears. I no longer was passionate about working specifically with that type of people. So even though I had that big network and that's where I had been, whenever I started my coaching and consulting business and my coaching program, that is now the Business Coach Accelerator, I decided that I wanted to switch things up. So I'll talk about that again in just a minute. But you need to, number one, people that you should target, you need to make sure that they're people that you enjoy working with. Number 2 is they need to be people who would get the best results from your unique offer. So that unique offer, that high ticket offer that we talked about just a minute ago, and big piece number 1, you've got to make sure that, so, a lot of different people could use that, but you want to make sure that the ones for it to be, yes, the bleeding neck problem, that they would get great results from it. And then number 3 is for targeting people you should target, people who have a bleeding neck problem that your offer solves, like we talked about. Number 4 is people who have the resources, time, money, and energy to invest in solving that problem. And, honestly, a lot of times people think that that's why business coaches are like, oh, I've got to work with clients who are doing $1 million or more. Well, because then they have the, and I'm like, why? Well, because then they have the money to pay for me. That's not necessarily the case. We specialize in working with business coaches. They're solo entrepreneurs. And by the time they come to us, a lot of them, they don't have any money at all because they've already been messing around, not getting any clients, or they've tried other info products or programs or bought all these complicated tools and software that they didn't need, they don't know how to use, they've spent all this time learning without earning, and they're kind of down on, they haven't making any income in 6 months or a year or sometimes 2 years. I'm not trying to laugh because it's a serious situation. A lot of them by the time that they come to us. And so they're definitely not ones that people would think right out of the bag that, okay, they have the resources. But whenever they're committed like that, they're committed in their business, they're all in, then we have ways to help them be, and they're resourceful, then we have ways to help them be resourceful. Access to credit funding, access to special credit cards, and all sorts of things like that we help our clients to invest in themselves so that way they can get the results that they're looking for. So just don't, whenever we're talking about that, about targeting, don't shortchange yourself, or don't think that just because, don't make decisions for other people. So if you would really enjoy working with that, maybe some startups, a lot of times people think, oh, you don't want to work with startups because they don't have any money yet either. Well, they have access, usually they just are still working a job, or they've had a job, they can get credit, they can get their special grants as well. That's something that we're going to get into. I was having a conversation last night with one of my mentors, and we're going to get into doing grants for helping our clients be more resourceful with that. For entrepreneurs and startups. So just don't limit your thinking with that targeting, okay? Because, just because and sometimes those bigger companies like that, which actually leads me into number 5, targeting point number 5, is people who can make a decision to say yes to your offer, honestly, on the spot. If you're we're talking about converting them from high ticket, from cold connections into your high ticket $5, $10, $15, $20,000 offer in 48 hours or less, then you need to be on the phone with the decision maker, the person who can say yes, the person who actually has that bleeding neck problem. And if you're oftentimes, whenever you're trying to target these multi-million, Fortune 500 companies, it's a little bit, we can get you on the phone with the CEO. We do it all the time for our clients that are in that space. So I'm not saying that you can't be in that space, but we got to really position it into because a lot of those companies, they have a board, or they have a big, lengthy decision-making process. Like, even if it is the CEO, usually the CEO can pull the trigger on something, but you need to be quickly. So you just really need to keep all of these things in mind if you're wanting for that formula to work, and that's what we're teaching here in this workshop series that I'm doing and breaking it down for y'all right now in this live video, is, the 48 hours or less. So you really need to try to be on the phone with the decision maker. Target your offer to them. And along with this as well, sometimes people are doing like executive coaching or some different things along those lines. where they may get some reimbursement from their company, or their company might pay for it, or their company might have, you know, some plans for that professional development. But you want to be on the phone with that person, the executive, and empower them to make the decision to invest in it, for not only for this business that they're in right now, or maybe that job that they're in right now. Once they work with you and you help them, then they're going to be able to, they'll be able to take that knowledge and those skills and that mindset to all the different other positions that they're going to be in for the rest of their life and make more money throughout it. So yeah, they might get a reimbursement from that company, but don't have it hinging on, don't have your offer or them saying yes or no hinging on whether that will happen and when they'll get paid and you'll get paid when they get paid. No, have them put it on their credit card right now and go ahead and pay for it, and then those are just the logistics of getting it reimbursed later. So you really want to empower your prospects on the phone and your future clients. Your clients, go ahead and start with coaching them that, hey, this is the decision that you make for you. And yeah, your boss might pay for it and all of that, but don't go into that long time of offers. So hopefully that was helpful for you there. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So Andrew is getting on the schedule now. That is wonderful. That is wonderful, Andrew. I'm so glad because he's been wanting to do this, and change has to happen. So I hear you, Andrew. It's time to change. So wonderful. I'm glad. Hopefully you were able to get an appointment. We did have to open up some new ones because we had so many requests this week. So go there now to ninjagrowthstrategies.com and go ahead and get on our calendar as well, if you are wanting to chat with us about having more freedom and things in your life. So along those lines, so back to the targeting, we're still under big piece of your funnel to get this all converting right, that you have to have these big pieces right. You've got to have, so ideally when you're looking to leverage yourself with like a high impact group program and have more freedom, Andrew, then you're going to want to stay with one type of client. It just, honestly, that's how it kind of works best that way. So for example, I chose to work with business coaches. So, you know, sure, I can help anybody get leads and clients and sales online, but using LinkedIn, but I most enjoy working with business coaches. So that's, you know, number one to targeting is they got to be people that you enjoy working with, where I had, you know, I was ready to move away from working with the pet and vet industry people. So why I love business coaches so much is whenever I help them or you get more clients, then I get to help more people through you. So I count their clients' results as mine as well. That's because I really want to make a big impact in the world. So that's that ripple effect. So instead of me getting into the weeds with the software companies or the veterinary equipment companies or the veterinary hospitals like I used to do in my consulting work, I decided that I want to now help the coach or the consultant to help them, because that way I'm able to help way more people and I'm able to leverage my time doing it that way. So what's great about working with the same type of client is in our group coaching calls and my business coach accelerator, when one coach asks a question, it's going to be relevant to everybody on that call. So there's no wasted time at all. My clients get better results faster because they get to see others going through the process as well. So sometimes whenever they come in, you know, they might be new and we're working with them on their high ticket offer and that clarity piece. Well, I'm also on that same call, I might be working with somebody on their webinar, which is what we help our clients create as well. And it's one of the big, it's one of the big pieces that'll be coming up in the one tomorrow that you got to get right. So, but we're helping our clients maybe with that. And so by the time that, you know, the person who just started, they're not working on the webinar yet, but they see the process in action of the way that we do it. And they also hear, you know, our coaching and what they're going to be doing. And it really helps that person who just got started, really helps them to move along faster and create their webinar faster. And it helps it be better is the overall, you know, goal. So instead of taking away in a value in a group format, as some may think that, oh, I got to do one-on-one to have a high ticket program or to charge, you know, $25,000 a year or more, it actually increases the value of my program when I do it that way in the group format. Like I do, so it is a win-win. Now, back to targeting here, I could have done these into little individual videos, yeah. But I decided to go ahead and catch y'all up here in the group of the series that I've got going on. Where can you find them? LinkedIn. LinkedIn is still, it was the best place years ago for me, and it still is the best place to target, attract, and enroll high-ticket clients in the B2B, business to business, or the B2C, business to consumer professional space. So, the consumer is somebody who, career coaching and things along those lines, so it is still a very good space for it. Life coaches are having success there. We're having to tweak their offers so that way they are converting. But they're not. We're not selling coaching. We're solving the bleeding neck problems. Like Andrew, I don't know if you're still on there right now or not, but Andrew's problem is freedom. He needs freedom. That's a bleeding neck problem for him that we can solve. So he's like, yes, I need to speak to this lady now. I've been following her videos for a little bit. He might have been somebody that needed a little bit of more time, and I've done some videos in here for y'all sharing our strategies. But the group strategy that I'm using right now, it's the cleanup strategy is what I call it. It doesn't happen usually in that 48 hours, but I've already been inviting people to the webinar and inviting them to book a call, and then I invite them to the group. But from LinkedIn. So everybody in this group came from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is still the best place to target, attract, and enroll high-ticket clients. Why? There are almost 1 billion users now on LinkedIn. And guess what? Because with the LinkedIn Live and some other things that they've got going on, they are more active than ever. I used to would post some things on LinkedIn and crickets. Nothing ever happened from it. And now I'm actually getting some traction on my articles and my posts and things along those lines. I can't say, but however, the good news is that our strategies will help you find them even if they or you aren't that active on LinkedIn. So you might be wanting to do business with, a CEO or somebody that's in the trades or somebody that you just wouldn't really be that active on LinkedIn. Well, as long as they're a user on LinkedIn, then we're able to help you contact them and get their information and be able to enroll them in 48 hours. So they don't have to be on there super active. You don't have to be on there super active either. It's a 4-step game plan that we use in the Ninja Growth System that it's not a lot of posting or anything like that. It's very specific it takes about 5 to 10 minutes a day to run once you get these pieces set up and everything like that. So if you haven't watched the web class yet to see our funnel, that 4-step process, let me share that link with you here. That's not the one. I don't think that's the one. Well, anyways, I'll just share this one. I have a couple different ones. Here's the link right here for the web class that if you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and check that out. So that way you can see the 4-step game plan that we use specifically for converting high-ticket clients into our programs from LinkedIn for cold traffic. So these are just the pieces that you've got to have right. But the game plan and how you put it together and how you want to do it and how we get our clients results so quickly, check that out. That is in my my 6-figure shortcuts webinar. So back to today's class so there are, 1 billion users now almost on LinkedIn. So in module 2 of the Business Coach Accelerator, and it's called Growth Blast Off, I will teach you exactly how to target your ideal clients with an Ninja Growth System that allows you to push a button a couple of times a day to grow your network with 1,000 plus targeted high-ticket leads and connections every single month on autopilot. So if you want to see if the Business Coach Accelerator is right for you and get you the help that you need, so see if you can still hit your income goals this year, and even if it is just shifting to more freedom, schedule your free breakthrough call with us today. Go ahead and get on that calendar. I posted the link. It is at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. Look, oh my gosh, we've definitely did get some bookings. We've only got a few spots open, so go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and check that out right now. And wonderful. Yay, I'm excited. So that is what I would recommend for you to do is if you're not sure about your targeting, you're on LinkedIn right now, but you're not really having success. Maybe it's your offer, your pricing, your targeting. Go ahead and go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. And if it could be time for you to make a change, like Andrew said, and have an expert look at your offer. If you're struggling to get clients now, or you want more freedom in your life or business and more success and income and fulfillment, then maybe it's time you had an expert look at your offer, pricing, and targeting. Schedule your call with us today at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. So now I'm going to go ahead and dive into a big piece number 3 that you have to have right in to get working. So can you actually convert high ticket clients from LinkedIn in 48 hours or less? Again, the answer is yes, yes, yes. We do it all the time. Our clients do as well. It's not rocket science, but you do have to have several big pieces working in your funnel to make this happen consistently for you. And in fact, there are 5 big pieces that you must have right to start converting cold traffic and making $25,000 to $50,000 per month, working just 5 to 10 hours a week with 0 ad spend. But when you get all 5 of those right, instead of being upset with you for making an offer so quickly, your clients will actually thank you for it. So we've covered so far, just a quick recap. We've covered big piece number 1, your offer. And I will post this article in here in the comments for you. That is big piece number 1. So y'all can read it if you're catching up, if you're coming on the live now and you missed these first ones. So it's just kind of recapping there. And then, so that's big piece number 1. And then big piece number 2 is targeting. So we just covered that. And if you want to read it, some people like to read better. Piece number 2, then check that out. It's just the articles that I've got there for you on LinkedIn. No opt-in or anything like that. Just a way for y'all to be able to check out the class I got going on for my readers. I'm a writer more than a video girl myself, so here we are. So whenever you get these pieces right, then that's how you're going to be able to convert the high ticket clients from cold traffic, people that don't know you, paying you $5, $10, $15, $20,000. It happens that fast. It happens that fast. Let me tell you, for people who say that it doesn't, it does. It happens that fast. It happens that fast. It happens that fast. So if you're, needing some of this, and you've got that old outdated mindset that that's not going to work for you, or that, oh, you can't reach out to people, or you can't ask them for money at that soon, that's an old way of thinking, and it's hurting you and it's hurting your clients. So if you want some of this, listen up. The big piece number 3 is honestly one of the biggest keys right here. It's messaging. You've got to have your messaging on point to convert high ticket clients. You need to have the right messaging. So congratulations, coach and entrepreneurs or consultants, those of y'all out there right now. Listen, you're now a world-class copywriter. And that copywriting, I don't know if a lot of people, depends on where you are in your journey of this. You figure it out pretty quickly. But copywriting, for those of you who don't know, or if you do know, type in the comments and let me know, let other people know, is actually writing words that sell. It's the art of writing copy. Is called like text or words that sell. It's very specific to that. It's very specific. So like, emails, sales pages, LinkedIn posts, articles, things along those lines, speeches, you want to have them, if they're written with the design to sell, then you want to have a copywriter involved or develop the skill yourself. So congratulations if you're a coach or an entrepreneur. If you didn't know it or not, you got to be a world-class copywriter. Or if you want to stay in business, you need to be one. Hands down, the number 1 skill you need to master as an online entrepreneur, coach, or consultant is copywriting. I found that out the hard way myself, and I became exceptionally good at it now that I'm a total expert copywriter, and because I realized how valuable this skill was, and it is hands down the number 1 skill that you'll need. The number 2 skill we're gonna be talking about in the end of this series on Friday. The big piece number 5. So you might sales. You gotta sales. So a little bit of a tip there, but hands down the number 1, and you can outsource sales honestly. Hands down, the number one skill you need to master as an online copywriter, coach, or consultant, online entrepreneur is copywriting. Without proper messaging, you won't have any clients, no one to coach, no one to help. That's how important your messaging is, especially on LinkedIn. You know how it is these days. Everybody on there is trying to pitch you, which is okay. LinkedIn is a professional network and the place to engage with clients and get deals done. But what's not okay is whenever the messages where you're just talking a lot about yourself or sharing how great you are or sending links to multiple videos or just telling people to check out your website. If you can help people, you owe it to them to let them know. You know those, and not send them all these confusing things without strong, pain points and strong words, language, copy in it that's talking about them and not about you. So, you get those messages. I'm sure that you do. I get them, and it's like just, I'll go to my website. Well, you got to empower somebody to click to go to your website. You've got to empower somebody to do things. So if you want to cut down the noise that is building on LinkedIn, do so by leading with the problem that you solve for people just like them. Remember, with our offer and our targeting, and on LinkedIn, which is great because you can target on LinkedIn beautifully. And again, we teach that in module 2 of the Business Coach Accelerator and Growth Blast Off. So if you need more help with that, reach out to us at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. But if you want to, you really do need to lead with that problem that you saw for people just like them, to let them know that, hey, this is targeted for you. I target in my messages business coaches. I say business coaches like you. So let them know, hey, okay, this is she's speaking to me. She's not speaking to, all the billion people on LinkedIn. She's speaking specifically to me. So make it unique to them and send them one link in your messages on LinkedIn and typically in your emails and things like that. You want to send one link, one call to action or CTA for them to find out more. And most of the time that should be directly to your calendar booking system, to a webinar, or to a case study video. And the webinar and the case study video those in and of itself, at the end of that, should have a call to action to book a call with you. Because these are all strategies to get your high ticket client prospect on the phone with you and enroll them into your high ticket program from cold traffic. So we do go ahead right out of the gate using our cleverly crafted messages, and our clients get calls booked and get clients this way, is directly asking for the appointment right away. And that's how we do it here, because again, if you can help somebody, you owe it to them to let them know, and you owe it to yourself as well. So just because I just saw the other day, just this lady that I have had 2 of her books, she was like sending out an email saying how people have to, see you speaking, they have to get emails from you, they have to, talk to you on the phone, they have to see you at a workshop, they have to do all these things, 9 things before they're ready to do business with you. It's just not true. That may be her reality because of that thinking, but it's just big pieces and get them converting. Get our help to help you converting. So, you don't want to send them to your entire website or a playlist or a bunch of videos. You want to give them one page, which is typically a booking page at the beginning, and then to your webinar or case study video, something like that. Not to a whole bunch of things. So they're called squeeze pages or landing pages. ClickFunnels is super popular now. ClickFunnels is just a tool, a software that allows you to put these funnels together. We don't use ClickFunnels here. Our clients don't need to use them. We're able to put those together without having that. We're able to create the sales funnel. But you do still need a way of creating that if it's just your call booking calendar. But what do you put on there? That's where a lot of people can break down there. So your message needs to be clear and concise with a good hook to get your targeted prospects wanting to take the next step of getting on the phone to speak with you. The problem is most coaches and consultants and entrepreneurs are not world-class copywriters. I get it. I was there too when I first started out online 10 years ago. And the good news is copywriting is an acquired skill. It was for me. I acquired it. It can be for you. Yeah, I did do well in English and, in secondary school and in college and everything like that, but they did not teach me how to write copy that sells or to write to sell. So that is a skill. I work specifically with other sales page copywriter experts, marketing coaches, email marketing experts. I've taken so many courses and programs and worked directly with mentors and marketing coaches over the years. You know, I've been online for 10 years now, so now I am the expert. I am the expert in it, and I've done it. You know, I've ran email marketing campaigns to cold traffic that brought in 75,000 in a month to people that didn't have any idea who I was, and it was like 60,000 in 3 weeks. And that was when I was first starting out, and not even in this coaching industry space. That was when I was in the pet industry, because of these skills. So it is a learned skill, and because of taking the time to learn it and working with experts who could teach it to me. A lot of my books back here, maybe I have them around somewhere, but the great Dan Kennedy, you know, he's somebody who is an excellent copywriter. He has tons of books. So one of my favorite ones by him is I was just looking to see if I saw it. Sorry, don't turn my head. Is Sales Pages. He has tons of great books. I have them around somewhere. But so listen, they're learnable skills. So in module 3 of my Business Coach Accelerator, which is called the call booking funnel, that particular module where we help you set up these pieces without ClickFunnels, without complicated software that you're not really sure how to use, and you just sit there and you're trying to spend forever to figure it out. We have a whole module with several lessons in it specifically designed to helping you create this call booking funnel with your messages and everything. The funnel. It's simple. It's very simple, but you don't need that complicated ClickFunnels. We teach you exactly how to communicate to your ideal clients with my lesson. It's called the Golden Rules of Client Communication. And it is literally, these golden rules are gold for our clients. They're like, thank you so much, Myranda. You know, we refer to them all the time. They have them printed out, you know, whenever they're writing their emails or speaking to their clients before they go to networking events, they remind themselves of these golden rules. That's how valuable that they are. So the Golden Rules of Client Communication will teach you exactly what to say and what not to say and how to say it. It's a major mind shift for most of the experts that we speak with because they're super great at what they do, but most of them, I don't know if this resonates with you, but most of them are not that great at marketing or selling or pricing themselves. So we help them have those major mindset shifts and give them the golden rules that I've learned over the years. And then even better, what we'll do after that is we will give you our best converting messages on LinkedIn to cold traffic, the templates, and I will work with you side by side to cleverly craft your hook message in the Business Coach Accelerator. That's the type of what you're going to get. You're going to get, well, make sure that it's converting. You're going to get a cleverly written hook message that pulls your ideal clients to you as a magnet. Now, what's great about doing this on LinkedIn using the Ninja Growth System that I've developed over the years, you'll, as being a LinkedIn expert, that's before all these other ones came out, you'll always be reaching out to new prospects and sending that message to over 1,000 brand new targeted connections every single month. So even if you're not a world-class copywriter right now, you only really need one really good hook message that is converting, because you're always going to be sending it to new people. So it's, you just get the message, okay, great, it worked this month, it'll work next month, to the new people. It works. So you really just need to get help creating, one or two. We help create this initial message, and then also when we help you create your webinar, which is big piece number 4, we'll help you with that messaging and everything like that as well. So you just really have to have one. So if you want my help creating your killer hook message that converts and setting it on autopilot to drive new leads, calls, sales, and high-paying clients to you each month, schedule your free breakthrough call with us like Andrew just did. What are you waiting for? Go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth and get our help. It's a free call, and it is designed to give you tons and tons of value. Now at the end, if we think that it's a good fit, you think it's a good fit, you want to talk about the Business Coach Accelerator, about what that would look like and get our actual, the phases we would take you through, we break it down for you. If you want to talk about that, then we think that it's a good fit, we may invite you in and we may go over that with you, but we may not, because space is super limited. Because I do, even though it is in a group format, I do spend a lot of time with my clients, and so we can only take on so many at a time. So we'll get on the phone with you for about 45 minutes right now for free, talking about your business, your offer, your pricing, your messaging, your marketing, what's working for you right now, what isn't, where do you want to go. And if after speaking with you, we're confident that the Ninja Growth System will work for you, and we both agree it's a good fit, we may invite you in to help you with this more closely in our Business Coach Accelerator. Again, we may not, but either way, you're going to get tons of clarity and value on this call, and you're going to know more than what you know now. So a win-win. If you're struggling to get clients now, maybe it is time that you reached out for help and you know that you need to change. Maybe it is time that you speak with an expert. It's your call. Schedule it with us at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. And heads up, space is very limited for those free calls. They always fill up very fast. So go ahead and pick one of the first slots that you see open and book your appointment with us today at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. So that's what I was covering with y'all today. Those are the three. I hinted of what 4 and 5 were. If y'all were listening, then you're going to hear what the big pieces are. But I will be delivering those lessons, and then I will do a live video tomorrow as well. But I'm going to be writing the article on LinkedIn, emailing out to my list tomorrow morning, and that will be where I'll go into what the big piece number 4 is, and that you have to have working in your funnel to be able to attract and convert cold traffic into high ticket clients from LinkedIn in 48 hours or less. And if you want to make that your reality as well. So, go ahead and you can wait for that if you want. But honestly, why wait? Go ahead and reach out for a call. We'll help you with it. We'll let you know what it is. And my name is Myranda Love, and I am, again, the CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies, and I'm an international best-selling author of the book, The Keys, Unlock Your Dream Life. It's a self-help and entrepreneurial inspiration book. I'm a new work author is what I did this like 4 or 5 years ago, and because I truly, I was able to overcome a serious depression and leave an unfulfilled marriage and life with the 6 keys, the first 6 keys that I teach in this book. And I share my personal story and journey with that. And then after I unlocked my dream life, I got into entrepreneurship, and I was able to create my dream life. And today, it's amazing, through being an entrepreneur. And so that's what the second part of the book is create your dream life, and it is exactly how to do things as an entrepreneur. Now, my web class is updated information from this book. So if you want to check out the book, it's on Amazon. And if you want to get the most updated way to make the $25,000 to $50,000 a month as a high ticket coach or consultant, I talk about some of these things in here, but I had not figured out the shortcuts yet whenever I wrote this book that I teach in my web class. So that is at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth. And thank y'all for being here with me today. Let's see, check the comments. Oh, Anne, it says, thanks. She has to run to another appointment. Good information. Good. I'm glad that you were able to get value out of this. So I will be posting this on LinkedIn as well. On LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and like and share this with your with other people if you got tons of value. If you want to make sure that you are getting the number 4 and number 5 lesson, then join the Art of Attracting High Ticket Clients on LinkedIn group. That's where I'm doing this video live. But if you sign up for the webinar at ninjagrowthstrategies.com, you'll actually get emailed out these next 2 lessons, and I'll do those in other videos. So depending on when you watch this, you may be able to go ahead and watch that other video back to you. But I am here to help. I am truly an expert in this online entrepreneur space. I've started and sold 2 other online businesses before. I've been at it for 10 years. I am not new to the game, but I may be new to you. So if you want to, the best way to get up to speed on what we're doing and how we're helping people now is with that free web class at ninjagrowthstrategies.com, and check that out. And then if we want to chat, if it looks like, you know, the Ninja Growth System would work for you, you think that you might be a good fit for our Business Coach Accelerator, you want to talk about it, your business, your marketing, what's working, what isn't, you want an expert to look at those big pieces. You want an expert to look at your offer, your targeting, your pricing, your messaging, your marketing, and your webinar, you know, these things, and your phone call process. Then reach out to us at ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth and get on our calendar. That the first call is totally free, no obligation at all. It's designed to give you tons of value, and take us up on that, and we will talk soon. Bye.